Are you a senior citizen wondering if you're about to receive a $2,100 stimulus payment from the White House? What if I told you that the government has just revealed a brand new timeline that could put money directly into your bank account within the next few weeks? If you're over 62 years old and receiving Social Security benefits, this video could be the most important thing you watch today because we're about to break down everything you need to know about this potential game-changing payment. Before we dive into all the details about who qualifies and when you might see this money, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates on stimulus payments, Social Security benefits, and financial assistance programs that could put extra money in your pocket. The White House has been working behind closed doors on what many are calling the most significant direct payment program for seniors since the pandemic relief efforts. But here's what's got everyone talking: this isn't just another proposed program that might happen someday. According to recent reports from Washington insiders, the administration has already established a concrete timeline for rolling out these payments, and the first wave could begin as early as next month. The question everyone's asking is simple: are you going to be one of the millions of seniors who receives this $2,100 payment? Let's start with the basics of who might qualify for this substantial payment. The program appears to be targeting seniors who are currently receiving Social Security retirement benefits, Social Security disability insurance, or supplemental security income. But it's not just about age. Your income level from the previous tax year plays a crucial role in determining eligibility. Early reports suggest that seniors with adjusted gross incomes below $75,000 for individuals or $150,000 for married couples filing jointly would be eligible for the full $2,100 payment. But what happens if you earn slightly more than these thresholds? The payment structure seems to follow a similar pattern to previous stimulus programs, where higher earners receive reduced amounts rather than being completely excluded. Seniors earning between $75,000 and $99,000 as individuals, or between $150,000 and $198,000 as married couples, would likely receive a partial payment. The exact reduction formula hasn't been officially confirmed, but if it follows previous patterns, you'd see a decrease of about $50 for every $1,000 over the income limit. This means that even if you're slightly above the main threshold, you might still receive a meaningful payment. Now, here's where things get really interesting: the timeline that the White House has reportedly established. According to sources familiar with the planning process, the administration is aiming to begin payments in the first week of August, with the majority of eligible seniors receiving their money by the end of that month. But the payment schedule isn't random. It's being organized in a specific way that could affect when you see your money. Seniors who receive their Social Security benefits via direct deposit would be first in line, potentially seeing their $2,100 payment just days after the program officially launches. Those who receive their Social Security payments by mail would typically see their stimulus payment arrive 1 to 2 weeks later, also by mail. But there's a catch that many seniors need to be aware of: if your address has changed since you last filed taxes or updated your information with the Social Security Administration, there could be significant delays in receiving your payment. This is why it's crucial to ensure your contact information is current with all relevant government agencies right now, before these payments begin processing. The verification process for these payments is reportedly much more streamlined than previous programs. Since the government already has extensive records for Social Security recipients, there shouldn't be a need for most seniors to take any additional action to receive their payment. Your eligibility would be automatically determined based on your existing Social Security records and your most recent tax return on file with the IRS. But what if you haven't filed taxes recently because your income was too low to require it? This situation affects millions of seniors across the country, and the good news is that the program appears to be designed with this reality in mind. Seniors who receive Social Security benefits but haven't filed recent tax returns would still be eligible for the payment, with their qualification based solely on their Social Security records and benefit amounts. However, if you're married and your spouse has income that wasn't reported to Social Security, you might need to take additional steps to ensure you receive the correct payment amount. One aspect that's generating significant discussion is how this payment would interact with existing benefits. The preliminary information suggests that this $2,100 payment would not count as taxable income for recipients, and it wouldn't affect your eligibility for other government assistance programs like Medicare, Medicaid, or food stamps. This is particularly important for seniors who are carefully managing their income to stay within certain benefit eligibility thresholds. But let's address the elephant in the room. What's the likelihood that this program will actually happen? While the White House has reportedly developed this timeline and framework, any payment program of this magnitude would require congressional approval and funding. The current political landscape makes it challenging to predict whether such a program would gain the necessary support to move forward. However, there's growing bipartisan recognition that seniors face unique financial challenges, especially with rising healthcare costs and inflation affecting fixed incomes. The timing of this potential program is particularly significant given the current economic environment. Seniors have been disproportionately affected by inflation, particularly in areas like healthcare, prescription medications, and essential goods. A $2,100 payment could provide crucial relief for millions of seniors who are struggling to make ends meet on fixed Social Security incomes. For many recipients, this payment could cover several months of prescription medications, help with unexpected medical expenses, or provide a financial cushion for other essential needs. If you're wondering how to prepare for the possibility of receiving this payment, there are several steps you can take right now. First, ensure that your direct deposit information is current with the Social Security Administration. If you've recently changed banks or closed accounts, updating this information could mean the difference between receiving your payment quickly or waiting weeks for a paper check. You can update your information by creating a My Social Security account online or by calling the Social Security Administration directly. Second, if you've moved recently, make sure your address is updated with both the Social Security Administration and the IRS. Payment delays due to outdated addresses were a major issue with previous stimulus programs, and taking care of this now could save you significant headaches later. Third, if you're married and file taxes jointly, ensure that both you and your spouse have consistent information on file with all relevant agencies. The potential impact of this program extends beyond just the immediate financial relief. For many seniors, a $2,100 payment could provide the breathing room needed to address deferred medical care, home repairs, or other important expenses that have been put off due to budget constraints. It could also provide peace of mind during a time when many seniors are worried about their financial security. As we continue to monitor developments around this potential program, it's important to stay informed through reliable sources and avoid falling for scams that might target seniors with promises of guaranteed payments. If this program does move forward, all legitimate communications would come through official government channels, and you would never be asked to pay fees or provide sensitive personal information to receive your payment. The coming weeks will be crucial in determining whether this $2,100 senior stimulus program becomes reality. Keep watching for updates from official government sources, and make sure your information is current with relevant agencies so you'll be ready if these payments do begin processing. Remember, staying informed and prepared is your best strategy for navigating these potential benefits, and we'll continue to bring you the latest information as it develops. What do you think about this potential $2,100 stimulus payment for seniors? Are you someone who would qualify based on what we've discussed today? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to share this video with other seniors who might benefit from this information. Your engagement helps us reach more people who need to know about programs like this. So every like, comment, and share makes a difference in spreading important financial information to those who need it most.